grew up in the countryside of southern Brazil, where the roads are red and muddy. I remember riding my bicycle on that road. Once, I crashed the bike into my parrot's cage. I didn't kill him. He is now 30 years old. He liked to eat corn that my family planted. We were all very connected to the land, and that's what led me to join a movement of farmers who had no land to cultivate. Many winters later, I joined the convent. I continued to defend people's right to land. There, my unhappiness with social injustice grew, and I embraced Marxism as a way to understand the world around me and empower my community. I helped my brother to teach children living in the land occupied by the landless farmers. We were sharing knowledge that empowered us. Education became a key to social justice and guidance for life. Many summers later, I came to the United States. I was lethargic or maybe bamboozled for a while. I wandered the streets of Georgetown shaking my shopping bags. Soon, I realized my nanny's salary was not enough to fund my capitalist dream. I woke up from the dream when I became part of the University of the District of Columbia and its struggles and achievements. My life now is connected with Thomasine, 72 years old. She is so proud to share her homework with me. I took care of Paula's children while she took her final exams. I cried in the elevator with Faiza when she told me how her village was destroyed by a cruel militia back in Africa. At UDC, our lives come together. Our stories of hardship and struggle united us. Our struggle for education reminds me of all the other struggles that I have been involved in since my birth. I realize that my activism must be continuous. In 2009, a businessman became president of the university. Some plans were put into practice behind closed doors. But we really woke up when a proposed 100% tuition increase hit the news. The economic crisis was already keeping Paula from taking more than 2 classes. My classmates from Africa, who like me, came to US with a timed graduation plan. They didn't have anybody to call and ask for money. I was afraid I would have to face my mother back in Brazil and say that I failed. Our right for affordable education was under attack. I remember that education is free in many places. We had to say no to 100% tuition increase. Our no had to be strong and come from the broad UDC community. We organized protests, occupied the university, and camped out for many nights. During the campout, a former UDC student prepared popcorn for his 2 sons, my classmates. He fought for affordable education when he was a student. We whistled, we screamed, we jumped along Connecticut Avenue. We knew each other by name. Our neighbor Marta brought us donuts, coffee, and made sure we were secure. Experienced activists gave us ideas about protesting. We communicated and we got organized. We want the Board of Trustees to acknowledge our personal histories and our opinions. Many Washington community leaders gave their support, but we lost the battle. Education is seen as a business instead of our right. The tuition will increase 100% over 2 years. We are opposing that decision. We must hold ourselves and our leaders accountable. We are learning to identify hidden interests behind policies. And we are learning to defend our rights and to navigate in a democratic world. And in doing so, we will improve our best weapon, our restraint as a community.